Another Kiwi is an outsider at $80. Campaign Warrior is at $60. Number 6, Octagonal, probably a better price than most people imagine. $2.40, round about 11 to 8 on the TAB. That means you invest $1, he wins, you get $2.40 back. Arkady is out from $12 to $13. Circles of Gold is at $21. Number 9, Nothing Like a Dane, getting out a bit now to almost $6. $34 for Skybow, another Sydney Cup candidate. Number 11, he's back on track, better placed in a handicap, is at $67. Number 12, Arctic Scent, is at getting out to $17. Number 13, Ebony Grove, one of the 2 3-year-olds in the race. He's firmed, he's into $12. And the other 3-year-old, Flak Jacket, who won the Alistair Clark Stakes at Moonee Valley last week, is at $21. Now, if Octagonal wins today, he becomes Australia's all-time great money earner. At the moment, that honour belongs to Superimpose, and you can see the prize money targets about $500,000 ahead of Octagonal, and the 700,000 plus he gets from today had put him ahead. Already, Simon, he's ahead of Better Loosen Up, Rough Habit, Saintly, Mahogany, etc.
A great list of horses, but look at Octagonal there, 26 starts, 13 wins, 6 seconds and a third, and we compare that with Superimpose, who was a gelding, won the Cox Plate when he was 8 years old, 74 starts during his career. So for Octagonal to get up in that prize money winning bracket, is just a super effort that he's competed.
Flak Jacket, the other 3-year-old, is out to $31. Okay, they're behind the barriers. Over there with them is our honorary clerk of the course as we look at Nothing Like a Dane, and that is Harry Troy. Harry, can you hear us?
Yeah, Ken, loud and clear. Well, Ken, it'd be a game man to tip away from Octagonal. He looks great. Gee, they'll bring the house down if he can win, and I certainly hope he does. He's my selection, naturally. For second, look, Nothing Like a Dane looks good, looks ready to run a race, and there wasn't much between these horses last autumn, so he's my second pick, and I probably can't go past Istidaad for third. Arkady looks extremely well. I don't know if he's quite up to this class, but he looks very, very well, as does Dupain.
Well, if you don't know what the word pandemonium means, look it up in the dictionary, because that's what will be occurring here at Rosehill, Simon, if Occy or the Big O gets home first.
Well, when he won the Chipping Norton at Warwick Farm, there was just chaos at Caulfield down in Melbourne. I hate to think what's going to happen here when he wins this.
That's right. Well, there was only 8,000 at Warwick Farm that day, and probably about the same at Caulfield. There's 30,000 today as we see Arctic Scent being pushed into the barrier. And look at the signs. Go, Big O. Yeah, he'll be ready to go. You don't need to tell him twice. He'll put his heart there. He'll put his heart on the line. And a man who I think is nearly as emotional as John Hawkes and Shane Dye is John Tapp. He loves calling the big ones, don't you, Tappy?
Sure do, Ken. And I'll be watching the Big O. Off and running in the Mercedes Classic. Came away in a nice even line. Some of the outside brigade are going to lead, I think. Circles of Gold and Flak Jacket are away quickly. Arkady began well. Octagonal's one of the leaders with Campaign Warrior and Istidaad. And they are stretched across the track as they come down to the judge the first time at a pretty even pace. Flak Jacket about a half length on Circles of Gold. Campaign Warrior third on the inside of Istidaad. Octagonal fifth on the inside of Arkady, and the Bandit is 3 deep as they go out of the straight. A gap then to Arctic Scent, followed closely by Magnet Bay, 3 deep around Dupain and Nothing Like a Dane. He's back on track a fair way back, and the last couple are Ebony Grove and Skybow. Leaving the 1,800 metres behind them, Circles of Gold over racing in front, led by a bit more than a length to Flak Jacket. Istidaad is third, Campaign Warrior fourth, the Bandit 3 deep and has been from the outset. Between runners then as they swing to the back as Arkady. Octagonal is dead set midfield on the inside of Magnet Bay. A length away Dupain, followed by Arctic Scent, and then Nothing Like a Dane. He's back on track, and Ebony Grove and Skybow back amongst the tail enders as they head down the back of the course. 1,300 out, and Circles of Gold is the leader. The Bandit is second, Flak Jacket third, Istidaad fourth, has had a dream run from the outset. Then Campaign Warrior, he's a Magnet Bay is out 3 deep going forward, followed by Arkady. Octagonal is awkwardly placed at the moment, cluttered up on the inside of He's Back on Track and Ebony Grove. Nothing Like a Dane on the outside of Arctic Scent, and back at the tail is Skybow. They're on the top turn at the 900 mark. Circles of Gold joined by Magnet Bay. Now they're putting on some speed. In third place Istidaad, who's had a dream run, followed by Flak Jacket. Then the Bandit, Arkady, followed by Campaign Warrior. He's back on track as moving forward with Ebony Grove. Octagonal is awkwardly placed. He's cluttered up near the fence, has nowhere to go. He got shuffled back a bit there, followed by Nothing Like a Dane and then Sky Bow and Arctic Scent. And it's standing room only on the turn. They are packed up very tightly. He's about to shut into the clear on Occy, but he's giving them a fair start as they turn for home. Magnet Bay and Circles of Gold. Istidaad looming up to them from Arkady. Octagonal's into the clear. He's starting to wind up here. He comes the big O down the outside. Istidaad, Arkady, but Octagonal is getting to them with every stride. Arkady put his head in front. Octagonal is lunging as he always does. Istidaad fighting back. Arkady and Octagonal. Oh, Arkady maybe a nose to Octagonal, who tried his heart out. Istidaad a terrific run third, followed by Magnet Bay. Arctic Sense. Then Nothing Like a Dane, Flak Jacket, the Bandit, Campaign Warrior, well back Ebony Grove, followed by Circles of Gold. He's back on track, and Sky Bow last in the Mercedes Classic. It's a close one.
Okay, let's line them up. Arkady in front, Occy coming at him, and we'll see this replay in a moment, and we'll try and line it up for you. It's very, very close. They'll go mad if number 6 goes up. That's Arkady in front in the black and white for John Marshall. It's Octagonal coming at him on the outside in the cerise, and Istidaad inside, the two of them. We're just waiting for the number, and as they hit the line now, it's Arkady just in front. Octagonal lunges. Let's see it when they pull to the line. There goes his head. We're waiting for the photo. Oh boy, it's up. Number 6, Octagonal is first. Octagonal first in the Mercedes Classic. He put his head in front once more when it mattered, and he grabbed Arkady right on the line. Do you think he knows where the winning post is? What a horse, what a performance, and boy oh boy, Harry Troy, can you hear me? Is he over there with Shane Dye yet?
Yes, Kenny, we're here. Ken, what a great moment, racing history. This is a terrific horse. The crowd has just went wild because we thought Octagonal had got beat, but as he always does, he just got there right on time. Good on you, Shane.
Fantastic throw. Thanks. Great horse.
Mate, you had a little bit of bad luck through the race. You were in an awkward spot. You had to shunt out on the turn. Obviously, it must have went through your mind that you mightn't have made it.
Yeah, I thought I'd got there right on the line, but I wasn't sure. I was only hoping.
What a terrific horse. Made it a horse like this to be associated, as I said, one of our greatest horses, and we mightn't see the like of another one like him for a while.
That's right. You know, they only come around once every 10, 20 years.